Hello guys, and what's going on? So in this little video we're just going to talk about require and include. So I'm down here in my htdocs folder right here inside the exam folder, and I created a little folder right here. I call it PHP, and here is my file. You can name it whatever you want. All right, so if we go down here and discuss what we have for this lesson. So basically, why use require and include? Okay, and what are the differences between the two of them? So basically, when you create your application and it's getting big and big, you want to include some of your files. Okay, you are going to have a lot of files in your application, and if you have like some kind of main file or some kind of initial file, or maybe a folder, a footer or a header file that you want to include in your application, you are going to use one of these two. Okay, so you're not gonna create the same file over and over again, because sometimes you have to change some things in it, and of course you're not gonna create it for your whole application like several times. No, it's only one, so you're gonna have to include it or require it in your application. All right, if that makes sense. All right, so if we go down here and let's say we create a new file, let's name it just file.php. It's just something generic right down here. And if we like write something inside it, let's say we are gonna echo out just a little thing, hello from file.php. all right, and if we end this down here, and if we go ahead right down here, and if we're gonna go and require it, okay, and we can use these two, or we can use actually the parentheses right like this, but of course I like to use this, okay, because it's actually a constructor. It's not a function. Require and include are constructors in the language. They're not functions. All right, so I'm gonna use those, and I'm gonna include the file. To include the file, you basically go and type your file name right down here. So if we are gonna end this and just save, and if I'm gonna go ahead and let's say that we have the file is open right here in the browser, okay, you can just type this or whatever path you have in your computer, and if we're going to refresh this, let's say down here that we got our text right here that we actually included in the file, that we actually wrote in the file down here, and we include it down here. So this script will execute what's going on down here in this file as you're seeing. All right, so it's actually pretty simple. It's as simple as this, and of course you can go up here, can go up and down, whatever you like, and you can just type whatever you want. Let's say we're gonna echo out something, hello from include and require. All right, and let's say down here we're gonna do some basic math down here. Let's say echo 3 plus, let's say 11 maybe, and save this down here. We're gonna go ahead and refresh. You can see that right here we got everything that we want. Of course, let's just go ahead and echo some PR down here, some BR tags, so we can get some space between all of these. Okay, and save. Let's go down here and refresh. You can see that we have everything. We have this down here from the main file, which is the require, include and require file. We have this down here from our file.php that we included, and we have our math right down here. Okay, so this is basically it for why use them and what are require and include. All right, so what what are the difference between them? All right, so basically when we use require, like we use that down here, if the require did not find the file, let's say that you wrote it like in a wrong way, or you don't even have the file in your application down here, require will kill the script, okay, and it will like give you a warning or something, okay, that tells you that there is no such a file, and it will kill the script, so none of these will be executed, okay. Unlike include will also give you an error, but it will complete the script down there. Everything will run down this line down here. All right, so let's say let's go ahead and mess up this file right here, this name. Let's say like we gave it this and we save. Now if we go ahead and refresh, you can see that right here we got some warnings right here in on line 14, as it gives us right here. So it's basically telling us that there's no such a file or directory down here, and we can see that we did not have the 14. Okay, we did not have our mass. We can just go ahead down here and write something else, maybe allow. Gonna go ahead and do an echo hello after require and save. We're gonna go ahead and refresh. You can see that down here it's not giving us, because of course we used require and the file is not there. But if we go ahead and use like include, save, go ahead and refresh, you can see that down here we got our math and we got our text down here. And of course we're gonna go ahead and like, let me do this, and right down here we got our the rest of our script, okay, unlike require. Okay, so yeah, this is basically it for this video. And of course this is it's not limited to this, you know. Of course you are gonna create like big applications, stuff like that, and you are gonna use require and include a lot, and now you know how to use them. All right, so this is basically it, and thanks for watching.